Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to explore major visual changes in iOS 18 features. And if you missed my iOS 18 beta testing video detailing all the iOS 18 features, check out the link in the description or in the cards. Over the past week, I've discovered even more cool updates. And without delay, let's dive into it. First off, there's live voicemail. The UI looks a bit different in iOS 18, but the main change is the transcription that shows up as a notification on the lock screen, making it look like a text message, and next the videos now loop in the Photos app instead of pausing. For screenshots, you can view the full screenshot and zoom in or out by tapping. In the Phone app, a couple of changes stand out. When you tap on a name in the Recents tab, it doesn't call them right away, but shows their contact card instead. This is super handy to avoid accidental calls. Also, the search function in Recents lets you find calls and voicemails easily, and T9 dialing is now available for quick name searches. For example, if I type a number, then it shows the suggestions of a contact name associated with the number, like the Android phone's dial pad. On the lock screen, you can now customize or remove the shortcut buttons, leaving a cleaner look. Group chat reactions in Messages are now stacked, and you can see who reacted with what by tapping and holding the message. Math Notes is one of my favorite new features, working across multiple apps including Calculator and Messages, offering smart suggestions. In the Calculator app, there's a new history function to keep track of your calculations, which you can revisit and modify. In the Files app, you can now keep files permanently downloaded from iCloud with a new Keep Downloaded option. iOS 18 also brings some visual bugs and issues. And also, if a file isn't open for a long time, then it is cached, and then those files are re-downloaded from the iCloud server. There are also some minor updates in the Voice Memos app. You can now record audio in stereo, whereas previously, recordings were only in mono. Additionally, transcription is now available and works perfectly fine in Beta 1. You can find the stereo recording option in the Voice Memo settings. And in the Notes app, which I believe is related to Math Notes, if you enter an equation like 76.6, you'd normally use the slash for division. However, when you press equals and then space, the slash automatically converts into a proper division sign. The flashlight animation in the dynamic island of iOS 18 has caught everyone off guard. It does more than you might initially think. If you swipe up on the animation, you can adjust the intensity and the animation changes accordingly. Additionally, if you swipe side to side, you can adjust the beam's direction or width, as you can see from the animation. Tapping on the animation also reveals another animation. This is a peculiar bug that you're witnessing live right now. And the Spotlight search feature in iOS 18 has seen some notable improvements compared to iOS 17. When searching for MAV score, the search results on iOS 18 look much cleaner and more visually appealing than the previous version. Additionally, when you dive into the search results, the iOS 18 version has a more polished and organized layout compared to the iOS 17 counterpart. Another change in the Spotlight search is the addition of glyph icons underneath the search results. For example, you can see a camera icon next to the camera-related results, and a spark icon next to the spark-related result. This small touch adds a nice visual cue to help users quickly identify the type of content in the search results. Overall, the enhancements made to the Spotlight search feature in iOS 18 seem to be a step in the right direction, providing a more visually appealing and intuitive user experience. The Fitness and Vitals features in watchOS 11 are also available in iOS 18. Initially, I noticed a bug in the Fitness app where my activity rings weren't showing up. However, when I checked the training load, I could see my progress for walking and cycling in a clean and organized interface. In the Health app, I can view my vitals, including my daily, weekly, monthly, and 6-month data. Although my wrist temperature data is available, it's not currently displaying in my vitals for some reason. Additionally, the Health app's background has a blurred effect, and I can easily edit the pinned list and rearrange items in the summary view, like in the control center where resizing items can be glitchy. Hidden apps are not fully hidden and can still be found in settings. There are issues with notifications not showing up, but there's a workaround by toggling notification display settings. The battery life in iOS 18 Beta 1 is also not great, which is expected in a first beta. However, Geekbench scores are decent, indicating good performance. And also in iMessage app, I was not able to send the quick reactions to my contact in iPhone 11 devices. Overall, iOS 18 is pretty stable for a beta, with most bugs being visual and not major disruptions. Should you download iOS 18 Beta 1? If you're okay with some bugs and want to try new features, go for it. But remember, it's still a beta. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if you've tried out the beta yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.